Hey everyone, this is Frosty, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about video games. So, XCOM has come out, I've bought it, and I've played some of it, and I think it is a fantastic game. Now, I never played the old one, but if you like StarCraft and you like Warhammer 4000, I really think you're going to be liking XCOM. Now, I played Warhammer with the Necrons, the skeleton dudes. I feel like nobody else played Necrons. Anyways, back to XCOM. XCOM is you're basically the human race. You pick where your base wants to be, where you want your base to be. Each place basically gives you different advantages, and then from there you kind of help the world to stop aliens. That's it. You got to stop some aliens. It gives you choices. There'll be like 3 options as to where you want to help. So you could help in Brazil, you could help in Egypt, or you can help in Calgary. And each one will give you various rewards. So one might give you 4 scientists, another might give you a heavy unit, and another could give you some engineers. But they also have a panic rating, and you don't want that panic rating to get too high, because if it gets too high, then you get no more funding from that country, which means you get less money, which means less money for research, for facilities, for the units, for guns. Ugh. Don't get panicked, okay? Don't let the countries panic. And yeah, I think it's a really fun game. I've just been playing on normal, so if you do like StarCraft and you do like Warhammer 4000, I think this is a game that you would want to try. It is $50 though, so it's one of the more expensive ones, but definitely worth it in my mind. Okay, so we're going to move on. Next I'm going to be talking about some Pokemon. So as you guys know, I've been going after my Eevee army in Pokemon, and actually I know there's a specific location where you have to look in Pokemon Black 2 to get these Eevees, and it is so specific on how you have to find these Eevees. You have to basically go in the city, go into the sewer in this one little patch of grass. You have to go to the dark side because the light side doesn't have any Eevees. That's what I've discovered. And you have to have your level 9, just any level 19 Pokemon at the front of the line, and you have to use a repel. And then you walk around the grass and walk around the grass and keep on walking until you find an Eevee. And then you do it all over again. I did it 7 times. I got 7 Eevees. I decided I'm just going to do all Eevees. I'm just going to get all 7. So far, one of my Eevees has leveled up into an Umbreon. And my other one, he's level 35 right now. So he's doing well. I just waiting for him to evolve. And then I was looking up how to basically evolve the Pokemon, which means I think you need a Leaf Stone. No, a Moss Rock. You need a Moss Rock, which you can't even get until like way later in the game. So I'm thinking hopefully just running in the grass will make him a Leafeon. So I used so many Pokeballs, so many Pokeballs. I went pretty poor trying to get all these Eevees, using repel, repel, repel. So many repels, so many Pokeballs, so many Pokeballs. Oh, but it's fun. I am getting my Eevee army together. I've seen about 110 Pokemon, and my highest levels are in the 40s right now. So I'm working my way through Pokemon Black 2. Now next I wanted to talk about some Torchlight 2. Torchlight 2 is actually a game, it's kind of like Diablo. I think it's probably going to be a little more fun. That's just my opinion though. I haven't played it yet, but I hear that there's a really good magic find, which is something that I love in games. Like if you can give me an awesome find on an enemy, like get me a really nice hat or something fantastic like that, that's what I really like in games, and that's what Torchlight 2 has. Now, I didn't get Torchlight 2 because you got XCOM, so, you know, kind of had to pick and choose here, but I'm definitely going to get Torchlight 2 sometime. I just keep buying games. I just gotta slow that down. Oh, I want some Torchlight 2. If you have been playing Torchlight 2, let me know what you think. If you've been playing XCOM, let me know what you think, because I think that's a fantastic game. Also, I should mention on Awesomenauts that there is a new character, Scolder, and he's basically a Viking type that they have added. He's a melee. What is he? He's a melee. He's kind of big and bulky, like the Clunk, and he's actually pretty fast. I find he's pretty fast, and he has a good amount of health. So if you play Awesomenauts and you haven't played him yet, go and check him out. They have also added the 9 divisions in Awesomenauts, the 9 divisions to make matchmaking a little bit more balanced. How has that been? I think it's actually been really good. I feel like it's actually really balancing itself out really well. The only disadvantage is if you're playing in like the morning or like times when it's not so popular, a lot of the times you'll be playing with a lot of bots, which isn't really fun in my opinion, because I want to fight some real people, take them down. What else should I mention? Well, of course, the debate happened, so I'm not going to get into politics. But, yeah, the debate. Oh, the debate. I think all 3 debates are over now for the United States. But let's talk about some television shows, because The Walking Dead has given out its first episode, and I don't know, I didn't love it. Basically, I watched the promo for before I had watched episode 1, and in the promo, I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be so awesome. And then in the show, like, I know they're finding a prison because it tells me that in the promo, but like, nothing happened. Like, for 45 minutes in Walking Dead, I felt like nothing happened. Like, yeah, they got in the prison, but that was pretty obvious from the promo. And yeah, I know somebody's gonna get bitten, because that's basically in the promo as well. What wasn't in the promo, though, if you haven't watched it, then you probably shouldn't listen to what I'm gonna say, was, dun 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 dun, the inmates. Inmates? Are they inmates, or are they just wearing the clothing that's there? So I guess there are other people hanging on out in the jail, plus that old guy got his leg cut off. I feel like nothing happened until the last 10 minutes. Like, the last 10 minutes were fantastic, but like, if you watched the promo, I thought so much more was gonna happen. Like, oh, that woman's still pregnant. She needs to die. I don't really like her as a character. I always felt in previous seasons she was really complaining. Anyways, Dexter is also on right now, and I think that is actually going really well. I've basically been waiting for Dexter to say, you know, I'm a serial killer to his sister, so now she kind of sees what he's like and why he does it, so I think that's pretty good show. South Park, of course, is also out. I loved the first episode. Second episode was a meh for me. I can't remember what it was about. It wasn't that great. And the last episode, what was episode 3 about? I just watched it yesterday. It was okay. Alright, it was about Butters. Butters going to Hawaii. That was okay. It was okay. That's alright. Anyways, I think that's basically all I have to talk about. I have like notes here. Yeah, that's basically all it. Oh, I guess I should mention one thing, because like, this is just an idea that I've had for the longest time, because man, internet is just ridiculous here. I have to call Rogers so often. Like, so often I have to call Rogers to complain about my internet speeds. And then you have to listen to that terrible elevator music. And I'm just thinking, hey, why not just like type in your radio station that you want to listen to, and then I can actually listen to some great music for the next 20 minutes instead of the terrible elevator music that gets stuck in my head for the rest of the night. Anyways, that's a little bit about some video games. I don't really think I have too much. Of course, I'm playing StarCraft because I've been putting StarCraft out there, and it's been feeling really good to get back into StarCraft, but I do want to try those Heart of the Swarm units, so I'm excited for that game to come on out. Anyways, haven't really touched Guild Wars yet. Man, I gotta get on Guild Wars. I've just been on XCOM. Anyways, that's a game video for you guys. So let me know in the comments what you think of any of the games that I have talked about. I'll leave trailers to all of them below, and I will see you all very soon.